the time I was here in Myanmar, I went to Samyata Meditation Center. At the time, I met one Japanese man who asked me a question, how about the Mahayana Buddhism in Bangladesh? I directly said, no, in Bangladesh there is no Mahayana Buddhism. But he opened my eyes. He said, how about the Atisha Divankara? Oh, then I came to know Atisha Divankara, who was one of the founder of Tibetan Buddhism today. After then, the day, convocation day here, 2012, the Nandamala Siyadoji make us promise to everyone, the Dhamma, the teaching you are learning here, will you share it for the needy, for the world? Then we all promise, yes, Venerable Sir. From that time, my mind always hitting me, how can I share this Dhamma? Then after I went to Sri Lanka, I came to study the Sutta, Punnavara Sutta, who went to Suna Puranta. This is a very big message for the missionary monks. The Punna asked by the Buddha, you are going a place where the people are very dangerous. If they scold you, what will you do? Bante, Buddha, they will just scold me, no problem. If they beat you, no problem. They will just beat me. If they kill you, no problem. I will die for Dhamma. So this is a big statement I learned after I went to Sri Lanka for the missionary work. Since then, I went to the university to universities, countries to country for the missionary work. I hope the next slide. Then you can see my first experience for the university to university. I was as a visiting lecturer at the Sri Lankan International Buddhist Academy in Sri Lanka. The next, I went to Malaysia at the University of Science. I was gathering and was teaching the science student in Malaysia. The next, in Myanmar at the Mandalay Global Peace University, also I got a chance to share the knowledge. Ramayana Buddhist University in Molimiai, Buddhist College in Sumatra, Indonesia, and the same time in the Nepal at Kathmandu, Venerable Yanapur Nikas Temple, which is at like a Theravada Buddhist Institute. Also, I got a chance to share my knowledge. This is just for academic. For country to country, I would like to mention the most is the Uganda in Africa. I went there. Before going there, even my friend, my teacher asked, Uganda is a country of Idi Amin, the terrorist. How will you go to Uganda? Everybody scared me, but I was not scared with the message of Hunna, as the Sutta mentioned. Then I went there, I found so precious to promulgate the Buddhism. A potentiality is more than the concrete forest country like America or Europe. Africa really having a lot of potentiality to promulgate the Dhamma. And also, not only the Uganda, in Uganda, I would like to say what I have done for the first time, not only in Uganda, in Africa continent. As a Buddhist monk, I started the arms round for the first time. Not only arms round, we established the first Buddhist SEMA, the first Buddhist international conference in Africa continent. All these were through my hand. I remember when I was from Sidagu Siado, and this Siado also was there in Uganda. The next, I would like to say, today in Sri Lanka is very analyzingly based, not just studying here and there. That's why they are saying that Buddha's, the Abhidhamma is not the direct teachings. Sri Lanka, they used to say like that. In such kinds of environment, I would like to say here, seems like this is the right place, talking, right condition. I believe right situations to talk what I did as a missionary monk as I got the teachings from this university. So in that kinds of environment in Sri Lanka, hundreds of students, I taught Abhidhamma. Today, hundreds of students, they know Chitta, Chaitashika, Rupa. At the minimum level, at least they know the name of Abhidhamma 7 books, where it's like a desert for Abhidhamma. Not only the Abhidhamma, with the meditations and more. The most also I would like to mention in Sri Lanka, for the first time, a student girls who memorized the Patana, Uddesa, and I took a written exams for the first time in Sri Lanka. In a Buddhist country, I'm from Bangladesh. I'm doing that work with the energy I got this from university.